Hello everybody, this is Jim Pays with Keller Williams Coastal Properties in Long Beach, California, as a part of the Long Beach Business Professionals Association's media channel. And today we're here with Tom Tenney of BTEC. Hey Tom.
Hey Jim.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you.
We've known each other since, oh God, almost 30 years now, huh?
Since the 80s.
Too long, I know. So for our viewers' sake, you're a general contractor and an electrical contractor. What is a general contractor?
Well, a general contractor is a licensed contractor who's able to compile all the different trades, plumbing, electrical, carpentry, into a cohesive unit that will deliver on whatever the customer's vision for a new facility or a renovation of an existing facility.
And as a C10 electrical contractor, what is that?
Well, that means that I am licensed to install all different kinds of electrical equipment, appliances, systems, lighting to provide the electrical needs for any given facility.
So whether the project involves building a new structure or modernizing it, whether it be electrical systems or foundational, structural, you can do it all, correct?
All that stuff.
Cool. We met in 1990 as a part of another company doing energy conservation work, and you're still doing that today. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're a lighting retrofit company, and as you know, that's sort of an old name. Everything is now eco and green and that sort of thing, but we come in and offer facility owners a complete audit of their existing facility and show them ways and opportunities to save money on that system.
So the term that's bantered around in that industry is a design-build contractor. What does that mean?
Well, a design-build in terms of electrical and lighting is we can come in, do a complete detailed analysis of all of the lighting and electrical systems within the building and offer a proposal and a roadmap as to how to save money electrically. We can interface with the utility companies and the customer, find out what their needs are, find out what the opportunities for rebates are with the utility, and customize a plan to suit the end user's needs.
So you save on their electrical bill, you reduce their electrical consumption, which is the whole green movement as you and I have been brought up in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you also take care of their deferred maintenance. Is that correct?
That's right. As a result of the return on the investment that a client would see from the installation of a more energy efficient lighting and electrical system, they'll also have deferred maintenance as a result of that, because what in many cases is a system at the end of its life, useful life, is now going to be a new system that's an ancillary benefit to the energy savings. They also don't have to spend the additional money to maintain it.
In addition to the deferred maintenance, though, because these systems last longer than the older technology, I mean upwards of 1/3 longer, mm-hmm. They, on a future basis, have less of investment to make in replacement of that new technology, correct?
That's right. In the case of incandescent lighting, it can be 7 to 10 times longer. The new fluorescent lighting is in many cases 30% longer. So there's lots of opportunities to improve not just the age of the system, but obviously the quality of not only the products themselves, but of their life and the light that they produce.
So over the 30 years that you and I, almost 30 years that we've known each other, give us a ballpark in the value of the retrofit projects that you've done in commercial facilities.
It's upwards of $200 million. Because there's been, as you know, projects like San Francisco Unified School District and Carl's Jr. and In-N-Out Burger and lots and lots of others. School districts throughout the western states, hospitals throughout the entire country, Columbia and Tenney, and many others. So it's been a lot of work and a lot of fun.
Yeah, when we were talking before, you had made mention that during that tenure, that period, at one point you were probably the largest retrofit company specializing in hospitals. You did well over 1,000 hospitals in,
That's right.
in what, 30 different states?
37 different states. We had at one point we had the largest sensor installation ever done by a company in the U.S., the Delta Towers in Century City, and San Francisco Unified School District was done before Los Angeles Unified School District, one of the largest school districts to ever be done in Mass, and those were all projects that we had done.
So whether it's a unified school district, whether it be Riverside, Visalia, or any one of 50 school districts that you worked on, or a hospital, a government facility, a military base, a commercial office building. I know you did a lot of work for Vaughn, so that'd be distribution and warehouse facilities. You've basically done any kind of commercial facility that one could imagine. Is that correct?
That's true. That's all true.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, people talk about going green and the green initiative, and I know it's politically the in thing, but you were doing it long before anyone knew what the green movement was.
That's right. Back
saving people hundreds of thousands of dollars.
That's right. We did it back when people only did it for the money.
Well, they still do it for the money, but now they have a moral conscience to the money, right?
Conscience driven a little bit now.
Yeah. What else can you tell us about some of the things you do on the retrofit side in modernizing these commercial buildings?
Well, in many cases, the older systems don't have the light quality that people desire in an office building or in gymnasiums or even exterior lighting, and we're able to improve that light quality as well as offer them the energy savings that people are, of course, looking for, which drive the project.
So that's a huge ancillary benefit as part of these projects. So you do the engineering on the front end, you do the estimating, you do all of the construction and implementation.
That's right.
How does a building owner know that at the end of the day their electric bill is going to be impacted in a positive way? How do you ensure that savings?
Well, we do what we call M&V, which is monitoring and verification, and go in and take amp probe readings before the work is done, and then take amp probe readings after the work has been done, and as a part of an as-built or affirming process, give that information over to the client, let them know what their savings, what their actual in-field savings was. But we're also validated in part by the utility companies offering rebates because they know it's going to save money. They've got a desire to get that load off the grid to reduce the demand side of the equation for them. Instead of building new power plants, they can reduce the consumption, and that's part of what we do.
So you measure it before you do the construction and replace the old systems, and then you measure after you've done the retrofit, and you can calculate with fair precision what is actually being saved, the demand, the reduced demand on the electric system. Is that correct?
That's exactly right.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So I'm interested. How do I get a hold of you?
Well, my name's Tom Tenney, last name Tenney, and that's the same as my email address, tomtenney@msn.com. My phone number is 310-809-8917, or on the web at BTEC Corporation, that's BTEC Corporation.com.
Thanks a lot, Tom.
Thank you, Jim.
Jim Pays with Keller Williams Coastal Properties of Long Beach, and thank you for tuning in to our media channel, and we